What do you guys want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? What do we want to talk about? What do we want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about?
Well, heel turn, massive heel turn last night on AEW Dynamite. Well, hey guys, this is a Wrestling Maniac. Welcome to my show. If you're into wrestling, my YouTube channel, if you're into wrestling, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Do that for me, guys. So do that all for me if you can, please. I would deeply appreciate it. Thanks. All right. Last night, Dynamite, we got a major heel turn at the end of the show. Swerve Strickland, who defeated Kenny Omega in the main event of AEW Dynamite, was not just done defeating Omega. He wanted to punish. He wanted to take out Omega. He wanted to hurt Omega. And that's what he did last night after getting the victory over Kenny Omega. He was not done. He laid some punches into him. He put him through a table. He beat the living days life out of Omega to end the show. And perfect because Swerve is better as a heel than as a babyface. It's perfect. It was perfect because it sets up a lot for Omega because I believe Omega is going to end up taking a title this year. The AEW World Heavyweight Championship that MJF is wearing right now, is carrying right now. But it's going to be a while, and this is Omega's path. And this is a bump in the road. It's not going to be smooth sailing for Omega. It's going to be some bumpy paths in his path, in his way. So, but at first, Swerve Strickland is one of the obstacles is in his way because Swerve makes it perfectly clear he wants the title too. But he turns heel here. The vicious because Swerve has always been vicious, but the sadistic side of Swerve's Cubs came out here, right? Came out here to take out Kenny Omega to end the show. It's perfect because it sets up a lot for a rematch down the line between these two. Now, you would think it would happen at AEW Revolution. Well, the angle last night, there was a reason for the angle and why that match was the main event and not happening at Revolution between the two. It's because it looks like Omega is going to miss Revolution, so they decided to have the match on Dynamite, the main event Dynamite, and have Swerve take him out. Self injuries, they'll do something like that. Take him off TV for a while, and because according to reports, Omega it's booked for something that takes place during the same time during Revolution, so he's gonna miss it. And I'm gonna read what it is. So, follow Strickland's violent post-match attack on February 18th episode of AEW. A new report shed light on Omega's stats heading into AEW's next pay-per-view. According to Fightful Select, Omega is not currently scheduled to wrestle at AEW Revolution due to pre-existing scheduling conflicts. Kenny versus Strickland in the books, and Kenny Omega has some scheduling conflicts for the future. The report does Omega formed AEW about the conflict months ago, which is why the high-profile match with Strickland was moved to February 18th Dynamite instead of taking place at the pay-per-view. So yeah, that's why. That's why the match was the main event, because of scheduling conflicts. Omega took Swerve Strickland on AEW, but will not be wrestling the upcoming Revolution pay-per-view for AEW. We're told that he informed AEW of the scheduling conflict a number of months ago, which is why the match ended up the February 18th Dynamite. So yeah, so they knew beforehand. So Omega let them know. Smart Omega, of course. So AEW made sure to have this match at least happen. I mean, this match probably would have happened at Revolution if Mega didn't have any prior commitments that he, right? But yeah. Well, Omega isn't currently planning to complete at Revolution. The door isn't completely closed. We're told that Kenny Omega is possible for an appearance at AEW Revolution, but today he isn't planning to wrestle. Okay. So what does he have that he booked on the day of Revolution? All right, so what was the I think it has something to do with okay. Okay, something, yeah, commitments to Japan. So I'm looking this up right now. Okay. So ultimately means Kenny Omega isn't planning to wrestle at AEW Revolution. According to Firefall, he may still make an appearance at a pay-per-view ahead of Revolution, maybe on Jumbotron Video. I don't know. Omega is scheduled to be in Japan as he will be a special guest host of Capcom 12, which will be held March 11th until March 14th in Tokyo. Well, the pay-per-view is on the 15th. If they could get him, who knows? This is Japan, right? Japan's ahead of us, right? Way ahead of me, where I am. Maybe not to wrestle, but maybe they could get him to. Maybe they could find a way to get him in. Who knows? Dave Meltzer has noted to Wrestling Observer Radio that Omega was trying to change his Capcom plan so he could wrestle Religion, but it's unclear if he succeeded. Well, obviously, it didn't seem like he succeeded because they did this match now. Omega's under contract to do the Capcom thing in Sumo Hall that week, but I noticed of a week ago he was trying to get off to where he could wrestle on the pay-per-view. I don't know what he did. I don't know that he did. No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it at all. It doesn't look like he did at all. Well, okay. But what this means is they're probably gonna have a rematch down the line. Kenny Omega, maybe at the May pay-per-view. Double or Nothing, right? Double or Nothing, maybe Double or Nothing in May. That's probably going to do a rematch because Omega needs this win because I still believe, as I said earlier in this video, I believe the path. This is Omega's year. This is Omega's year to get back to AEW World Title Championship. Whoever's holding it, whether it's MJF or Adam having a page, Adam having a page says if he doesn't beat MJF, he can never challenge for that title again. It's a bad stipulation. It means if he loses, he can never win a belt. Ever. I mean, whatever. But still believe Omega. This is Omega's year to get at least one more reign as a champion. And this is it's a story. It's a story. It's going to be some time before the end of the year. Maybe in the summer or whatever, but this is it's long-term story building here. And Swerve Strickland is still a chapter in Omega's book story, I would say. So I expect to have them have a rematch on a pay-per-view where they could go longer and do all the crazy shit. Maybe a stipulation match, not just a singles match. But yeah, thoughts, guys. Let me know. Like, share, subscribe down below, guys.
Too sweet. Too sweet. Too sweet.